Alright, here we go with Packet Tracer 3.3.3.4, and we are exploring some different LAN switch options. And so the background is a result of a site survey for an ISP customer indicate that the customer needs to upgrade the LAN to include a new standalone switch. The network has an existing router and a Linksys 300N router, and it is necessary to determine which interfaces are needed on the new switch to provide connectivity to the router, the Linksys device, and the customer PCs, and the customer wants to use copper cabling. Alright, so first we need to figure out what kind of connectivity options we have. So in Packet Tracer you can actually go in and look at the physical device to see what it actually looks like. If you click on here in that physical tab, you're looking at the back of that router. So you can look down here and you can zoom in to kind of see what you're dealing with. So what we're really looking for is this module right here, and that's a fast Ethernet interface right there. And that looks like the only, there's also a serial one, but for our purposes it's going to be better to use that fast Ethernet cable. And in this, if you look at this, hold it over, it will show you the name. That's router NM1CFE. So if you go over here and click at that one, it'll bring it down at the bottom and give you all sorts of information about it, and just lets you know that it is a fast Ethernet. Alright, so let's take a look at the Linksys here. If you zoom into the back of this, you'll notice there's no modules, there's no adding to this. This is kind of what you get on these routers. The blue one here is for an internet connection coming in. What we're going to want to look at are these, and these are just standard Ethernet interfaces, not fast Ethernet, just regular. So we're going to want to remember that. And then when you're looking at the PCs, these are both the same. If you zoom in, check it out, it's a fast Ethernet. And this PC is going to be the exact same. So we have the router, which has a fast Ethernet available. The PCs both have fast Ethernet available. The Linksys just has a standard Ethernet available. So then we're going to go into our switch to get that configured. And if you look at the back of the switch here, we have a bunch of empty ports, the console and the auxiliary. So we're going to need to add modules into our spaces here to get the correct interfaces. So the first thing you want to do is power it down. So you can go ahead and install. So we needed, let's see, so this first one is the standard Ethernet jack, and we can hook that up to the 300N Linksys router. So all you have to do is click, drag it up in there, it's installed, and then we needed 3 fast Ethernet ports. So we'll go ahead and add those 3 here. And that's it, and we will turn that one back on. And the device is booting up, so we'll give it a minute. While we're doing that, we'll go ahead and get these cables connected. So we're using the standard copper cables, so from the router to the switch is going to be a straight through. So we choose the fast Ethernet down here and choose the first fast Ethernet spot on this one. Straight through also on the PCs. And then for the Linksys router to the switch, we're going to go with the straight through cable. And if you remember, this is the blue spot interface that we found, the Ethernet one. That's not what we want. We just want one of the 4 yellow ones, the standard Ethernet ports. So we'll click on number 1, bring it down here to the switch, and there's the last port that's available. And that is it. They are all connected. If we look at our results here, we have completed the activity to 100%. And that will be it for this packet tracer video. Thank you very much.